Hello, everybody. Welcome to the We Like Dota League. Tonight we have a best of three featuring Sky Ninjas and Patriot. These are, I believe, we're down to our top 8 teams, I believe. And basically, what happens tonight is two teams enter and one team leaves in a best of 3 tonight. So I am very excited to see what happens tonight. Both teams are quite well known for being good. So. Joining me this evening is also Ireland's own Diddy Mitch. How's it going, Mitch? Okay, good. All right, so something's going on there. Not sure where Mitch is, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out later.
Is there?
Oh, hello. Yes, hi. Okay, we might need to use Skype in the future, so we'll try that out later. Anywho, so yeah, it's nice to see the picks come out here. We do have Patriot going for the.
You want to start off? We're 2 picks in.
Yeah, Mitch, I think you're pretty far behind. Let's see here.
Radiant's pick.
But yeah, we do have a Shadow Demon and Mirana pick, which I like to see quite a bit. Big fan of those picks. Yadneb and I have been big fans of the Mirana and OD pick. Sorry, typing a message. But yeah, the chance to set up the stuns with Mirana is really great, especially with the Shadow Demon. You know, you just do the disruption and you throw the arrow, and assuming you have it timed right, it's quite effective. And on the side of Sky Ninjas, I do like to see the Omni Knight Dazzle Necrophos pick. Yeah, it does seem awfully defensive, I think. But yeah, sorry, we're having some broadcaster issues. We're gonna try and hop onto Skype for the next match. So I'm just going to
Dyer's pick.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do the do a solo cast here, and then get the other guys in on Skype on the next one.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time. Brewmaster.
But yeah, okay. So you should be able to hear me. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Radiant's ban.
Oh, technical issues.
Radiant's pick.
All right, but yeah, talking about the draft here. I do like the synergy between Omni Knight and Dazzle, and the Necrophos has really been quite popular as of late.
5 seconds.
Yeah, just due to his ability to
Reserve.
yeah, just totally take somebody out for an additional 30 seconds with the ultimate, and Yeah, this is actually a really defensive lineup with the Abaddon as well. All right, but yeah, we'll get into the game here. And a Spectre last pick, which is always interesting. Better
get ready.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Patriot here. They are on the Radiant side. We do have, I assume that's Boo on the Spectre. And we have Sinister on the Nyx Assassin. Evaden on the Brewmaster. We have Full Metal Noobchemist on the Shadow Demon, and IQ on the Marana, which I always love to see Marana. And on the other side, we do have Captain America on the Necrophos, Flash on True Warlord, Batman on the Omni Knight, Abaddon on the, Green Lantern Green Lantern is playing Abaddon. Superman will be playing the Dazzle. Mitch, can you hear me? Okay, it doesn't seem like it's working out. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I'll get Diddy Mitch in, and yeah, we'll get Diddy Mitch and Last Town in for the next cast. So yeah, I haven't given a ton of time into thinking of what draft I like the most because I've been dealing with some tech issues here, but looks like they're having some technical issues here, but yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about the draft since we weren't able to talk about it earlier. I do like the Nyx Assassin off lane. I think that'll work. I think that'll be really good against the Omni Knight and the Dazzle, and to a lesser extent Abaddon and Necrophos due to his mana burn. But actually Omni Knight is strength based, so okay. But it does have yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it quite yet. But yeah, these, regardless, Nyx Assassin is going to be looking to take down some of these supports. Actually, the Abaddon is a strength-based support too. I didn't know that either. So I'm not sure. Yeah, because the Abaddon won't be able to be easily ganked by Nyx due to his ultimate borrowed time. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but the Dazzle will be fodder for the Nyx Assassin for sure. And I do like Brewmaster, of course. Yeah, he just has so much sustain and all that. But I do like, Spectre's going to be trying to farm up a lot, and I do enjoy the. I feel like Nyx, Marana, Brew, and Shadow Demon are pretty good at fighting 4v5. So I think they'll be okay while the Spectre is is farming up. And it looks like they are going to try and do a tri-lane for the Spectre with the Shadow Demon and Mirana. So they're going to be looking to get some kills with that combo for sure. And we already have Nyx Assassin up here in the Dire jungle, getting some wards up, trying to block the camps. I'm not sure if they expect anyone to be farming, but if they are expecting a tri-lane, this ward in the pole camp is gonna slow down some of those supports, of course. And we do have a ton of pinging coming out, not sure why, but that's okay. And it's looking like Patriot is maybe trying to get a kill on the rune spot here, maybe, or maybe just trying to defend it. But it's looking like the Sky Ninjas are going to go ahead and grab that. And they also grab the top rune as well, so both runes going to Sky Ninjas. Which is no small advantage there, for sure. And it is interesting to note that Sky Ninjas don't have any wards up. So maybe unless they're... Are these cheeky guys? They're going without wards. That's or no, I'm sorry. Omni Knight has one up. Or Omni Knight has some wards up. So yeah, it looks like we're trying to do a tri-lane here for a farming Abaddon potentially, or maybe a farming Omni Knight. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's an interesting tri-lane. I've never seen that before. I know Abaddon can carry, and I think they've done a farming Omni Knight before, which I do like this Omni Knight set, by the way. And I do like the Troll Warlord mid. I think he's a good hero to put mid. Lots of versatility with the range slash melee versatility there. And I do like this solo offlane Necrophos as well. So he does need to be careful though, because I mean, if he's just slightly out of position, you're gonna get disrupted and arrowed pretty easily. So we will need to keep our eyes on that. Lots of pinging coming out in the jungle here. Dazzle pinging out. Probably that the pole camp is warded. He does have these nice cute bats. But yeah. Let's see here. Necrophos does pick up a double damage rune, and I'm not going to be able to get too much done with it. I just got a new mechanical keyboard, and it's very clicky. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm sure you can. It's very loud. But I do like it quite a bit, so there's that. Taking a look at the farm, Spectre is leading by about 5 last hits, 5 CS, whatever you want to call it. And I very much suspect that a lot of this match is going to be determined by the laning phase. It seems like all the matches in the WLDL, it seems like whatever team lanes better is the one that wins. And this Dazzle's getting very low. We might have our first blood here, and a nice clutch Omni Knight heal is going to keep him alive. Doesn't have Shallow Grave leveled up quite yet, so you gotta look out for that. And we do have Necrophos rotating into the top lane here. That was really close. We almost had a first blood. And we do have a disruption in the bottom lane. Let's see if we're going to have an arrow. And we are. And this is a bad. He doesn't have his ultimate yet, so he does go down. And Patriot draws first blood. Mirana getting the kill on that one. And yeah, just as I predicted, I thought that, you know, if any hero in that lane gets slightly out of position, they're done. So it's looking like we do have Necrophos trying to get a quick level 3 with the Heartstopper aura from the solo XP in the off lane, and then rotating up. just to maybe get a little more survivability, or I don't know, maybe they decided dual lanes were the way to go because in this bottom tri lane they weren't really getting too much done. And we do have a dust in the mid lane. I'm guessing we're going to see a gank on the Brewmaster. I do like this quite a bit. And Mirana got a little bit close here. Went ahead and revealed herself. Or excuse me, not on the Brewmaster, on the Troll Warlord. Jeez, that's on their own team. Would you guess that I'm a noob? Because I am. That's just the way it works, you know? But yeah, big shout out to all you guys watching in-game and on Twitch. I know in-game is having some issues, but it seems like on Twitch everything's going okay. I was going to rely on just doing in-game voice chat for Last Talon and Diddy Match, but it seems like it's not really working out, so we'll get them in for Game 2, so sorry about the tech issues. I feel like they're kind of distracting me a little bit, but so goes life. And I'm not sure what Omni Knight's up to. He does have the Urn of Shadows, so he is definitely going for a support build. And yeah, it's definitely... And we missed a kill in the bottom lane. Mirana got a kill on Dazzle. I'm guessing it was another Disruption arrow combo, which is... That's such a good combo. So yeah, Patriot is leading, they are leading in farm and in kills, so... But they're not super far behind on farm, which is good. Troll Warlord diving in on the Brewmaster here. He's going to go ahead and get the split off, and I think he's going to go ahead and try and engage on the Troll Warlord. Looks like there could be a kill here. The repel is going to be used, and Troll Warlord, he might get out alive. The Fire Remnant is going to go ahead and chase him out. And the arrow isn't going to hit. I believe he still had the repel out. And on the back end of this, Omni Knight is being chased out as well. He does have the Soul Catcher on him, and it looks like we're going to see an Omni Knight kill. Brewmaster getting the kill on that one, and Troll Warlord is going to go ahead and limp back to base with about 100 HP left. And yeah, the counter initiation there with the Mirana Shadow Demon combo is just killer. And in the bottom lane, we have Spectre all on her own, but I don't really think there's too much that an Omni Knight Abaddon combo could do here. I think Spectre's able to just kind of farm up as usual. And yeah, this Necrophos is even really far behind too. Compared to Spectre, who's just had free farm the whole time, this Necrophos is really far behind. And the Brewmaster's winning mid by just a few CS, but Spectre is out farming their mid, which is not good. And that's going to be a kill on the Necrophos, and this is just not good. And another arrow is going to go ahead and hit Dazzle, and that's going to be a dead Dazzle, but the Shallow Grave is used, but I'm not sure to what avail. Just one more right click will do it, and there we go. Mirana getting the kill on the Dazzle, and that brings Mirana's kill count up to 3. And yeah, this is not going well for Sky Ninjas. They need to try and maybe try and get some ganks on their own. It just seems like this roaming Mirana is just destroying right now. And yeah, I've been playing a little bit of the roaming Mirana myself, and it is just an absolute terror. One, even just the psychological factor of knowing that you could take an arrow to the face at any time sucks enough, but the actual threat of having an arrow and actually getting those ganks off sucks as well. So yeah, that's kind of a two-factor threat, I guess. So if I'm Sky Ninjas, I think I would just try and maybe take a tower, maybe take this mid tower down to kind of stop this Brewmaster from farming up as much, or maybe try and get some ganks, you know, catch somebody out. Just try and get some recovery farms. Slow down Patriot so that you can go ahead and try and have some recovery. And Troll Warlord looks like he's going to be going into the jungle. I would assume he'll be working towards like a Vlad's, or maybe not a Vlad's, a Mask of Madness soon, or something like that. I don't think Vlad's is a terrible option for Troll Warlord. Of course, the lifesteal only works when you are in melee form, and it's looking like it's about to get real in the top lane. This tower's down to about 100 HP. Nyx Assassin getting off a nice impale on the Abaddon, who's not quite level 6 yet, and he actually just hit level 6, so he is gonna have quite a bit more sustain. But yeah, I really think Sky Ninjas, they need level 6. They need level 6 on Omni Knight. They need level 6 on the Abaddon. And I do hear his ultimate go ahead and proc. Looks like he was jungling up a little bit, trying to get some HP back. And the Reaper Scythe is going to be used, but not really getting any kills out of that. And Necrophos dying in the process. And they are going to go ahead and chase this out, but I think the Omni Knight is going to go ahead and use a purification and heal up the Troll Warlord. But yeah, this Shadow Demon Mirana combo is just so deadly. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but it's just doing work. And Brewmaster already has a Blink Dagger. Goes ahead and blinks in on the Dazzle here, and there is nothing that Dazzle can do about this. An 11-minute Blink Dagger on Brewmaster, and yeah, he can just solo initiate and just take anyone out that he wants. And there we go, arrow on the Omni Knight. Troll Warlord's going to go ahead and throw the axes out. The Nyx Assassin looking like he's getting quite a bit of trouble. He does go ahead and pop the, Mirana does go ahead and pop the ultimate. It looks like they are going to go ahead and try and disengage, which they are going to do. Shadow Demon's going to go ahead and teleport back to base, and they're going to go ahead and regroup around the Tier 1 tower. What is Troll Warlord's W called? Whirling Axes, that's right. And Nyx Assassin is Vendetted up. He goes ahead and right-clicks on the Dazzle, and I think we're going to see a Dazzle kill here. Mirana getting yet again another kill. And my only concern about Mirana getting all these kills is that she's a support. I mean, it does allow the Spectre to free farm, and the Brewmaster is doing quite well also. But then again, I guess a farmed Mirana is definitely not bad at all. Items on Mirana usually work out pretty well. I don't like her as a super hard carry, but I think she's a good semi-carry or even a number 2 position. Okay, so Troll Warlord does have the Helm of the Dominator coming out on the Courier. And it's looking like Mirana is looking for some slippers. And in the mid lane, Brewmaster going to go ahead and pop in here. He does get off the split in the nick of time, thanks to the, or he almost had the Reaper Scythe on him. I think he was down to like 50 health or something like that. Abaddon going to be thrown up into the tornado. Impale going to be used on the Dazzle. And yeah, Sky Ninjas are just dropping like flies here. That's 3 down, brings the score to 11-0. And it's looking like Patriot are going to go ahead and disengage off of this. Going ahead and de-warding there. Taking a look at the ward vision. I do like this ward here. Also a good ward. Yeah, Sky Ninjas don't really have too much as far as vision goes. They only have the secret shop, which kind of stinks. So I would expect to see, maybe, I would like to see an Assault Cuirass on the Brewmaster. I think that'd be a really good pickup. Look at this Mirana. playing really lean with the Slippers of Agility and the Arcane Boots. Nyx Assassin potentially looking for a kill here. Probably not going to be able to get too much done on the Abaddon. And in the mid lane, Brewmaster's going to go ahead and dive in on Dazzle. This poor Dazzle has just been picked on by Brewmaster this entire match. Spectre picking up the Drums of Endurance. I do like that pickup quite a bit. Gives her a little bit more mid-game fighting potential. And it's looking like they're going to try and get a gank off on the Necrophos. And there we go. He's Vendetted up, and yeah, he just melts so fast from the Nyx Assassin, from the mana burn, and he didn't even use the mana burn. And yeah, just everything from Brewmaster. Just ugh. Tough match there. And the thing, if you're Sky Ninjas, that's terrifying about all of this is Spectre hasn't been showing up to any of these fights at all. This has all been pretty much 4v5 fighting, which I hate when you play a match and you're like, oh, that hard carry hasn't shown up for any fights at all. It's just that terrible sinking feeling. It's the worst. I am enjoying some of my own homemade hooch this evening. We do have a California Sauvignon Blanc. It's quite delicious. But we're here to talk about Dota, not about homemade wine. Even as far as itemization goes, there's really not... They really don't even have like any key items up right now. I mean, the most they can really speak of is the Urn of Shadows on Omni Knight and this Helm of the Dominator on Troll Warlord.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
I think they were maybe trying to do a semi-carry type build on the Abaddon and mass teleports into the top lane. I'm not sure if they're looking to maybe try and punish this Nyx Assassin that was out, or just go ahead and push here, but yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is here.
Regeneration. Dyer's mid tower won't last much longer.
And Nyx Assassin goes ahead and pops out the Vendetta, but the dust is used, and we do have 4 collapsing in on the Nyx Assassin here, and the Brewmaster's gonna pop in here. The Shallow Grave is used on Dazzle himself. The Repel is also used, and this whole time the Mirana ult was popped as well. Nyx Assassin might get away, no problem. The Reaper Scythe is used, isn't going to be effective at all. The Abaddon ultimate is popped, and Brewmaster does get off the split, and it's just chaos up here in the dire jungle. Mirana getting a kill on the Abaddon, Omni Knight getting the kill on Nyx Assassin, Brewmaster killing the Omni Knight as well. And that finally does put Sky Ninjas on the board with the Nyx Assassin kill. But that is a 3-man sweep on the side of Sky Ninjas, so Patriot getting those 3 kills and putting themselves even further ahead. I'll trade a Nyx Assassin for, well, that's now 4 kills on the side of Patriot. So I'll trade that any day of the week.
Dyer's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
And it's looking like Brewmaster is even going for the Ag Scepter, so he's doing quite well. He's about another 2,000 gold away from that at about 18 minutes into the game, so that's pretty good. That's what you call pretty good right there. And I'm thinking Spectre's going to be going Radiance, so I would expect the split push to be real, as the kids are saying these days. And in the bottom lane, Brewmaster is being collapsed on, but I don't even know if he cares. Like, he can just get so much done. He just blinks away, says, "Hey, see you later, Omni Knight." Does drop down the Drunken Haze. Nyx Assassin goes ahead and pops into the Vendetta, and just even the Vendetta does like half of Dazzle's HP. That's crazy. And the Omni Knight ultimate will be used, and Brewmaster doesn't have split available for another 6 seconds, but I think he'll be just fine here. And yeah, they're just going to go ahead and try and wait this out just a little bit. And it is just Mirana and Brewmaster down here. It wouldn't surprise me if they're able to just get a full man team wipe. We do have Nyx Assassin here. Reaper Scythe will be used, not effective at all. Not hitting, not doing much of anything. Mirana's arrow is going to go ahead and catch out Abaddon. And oh no, this poor Dazzle yet again. Oh, he almost died thanks to the Vendetta and the mana burn. And I believe he did have a negative and positive earn charge on him at the same time. And on the back end of this, yeah, it's looking like Patriot is going to go ahead and chase this out. The Starstorm doing a decent amount of damage. The Abaddon ultimate is popped. And that's going to be a dead Troll Warlord. He almost took down the Spectre, but no, not going to be able to do it. And on the back of that, Brewmaster did get a double kill there with the Abaddon and the Troll Warlord. So things are starting to look kind of grim for Sky Ninjas here, and I gotta say, I think they just kind of got outdrafted and even outlaned. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe most of their damage potential was supposed to come from the Troll Warlord. But yeah, I think they were relying maybe a little too heavily on the Necrophos and not having a ton of damage or even tankability anywhere else. So yeah, I think they're maybe just getting outdrafted here, and because of that, the lanes just didn't go so hot. But this Mirana and Shadow Demon combo has just been terrible. And then along with the Nyx Assassin, you know, they're just rotating, and you don't know where they're going to be. You don't know. You just never feel safe, and that's part of the problem. And even with the Spectre ultimate, which I don't even know if we've seen the Spectre ultimate used yet. You just don't feel safe. Okay, it shows that it's on cooldown, but I obviously missed it.
Radiant's mid tower.
All right, force staff on the Shadow Demon. I like that pickup quite a bit. Does help him to get off some of those really great disruption combos, disruptions, key disruptions, whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Okay, so we do have a Blade Mail pickup on Necrophos. I think that's a decent pickup. Especially because we don't really have any BKBs coming out. Mirana ultimate is deployed. Not entirely sure what they're trying to get done with that. I think it was maybe to just disengage here. Scouting Mirana arrow, not going to do too much of anything. And Brewmaster's getting potentially collapsed on in the mid lane. Not looking like it's the case. Mirana's going to go ahead and teleport into the mid lane. And we do have Nyx Assassin Vendetta up. Looks like he's going to go ahead and pick on Dazzle yet again. And the arrow is going to go ahead and hit on Dazzle. Brewmaster coming in here. Omni Knight ultimate is deployed. Doesn't even matter. Mirana comes in with the Starfall. Does get the kill on the Dazzle. And the Necrophos Blade Mail just doesn't even matter. Abaddon's ultimate does go ahead and pop. They go ahead and throw him up into the tornado from the Storm aspect. And yeah, that's going to be a dead Abaddon. It's kind of... Abaddon's ultimate kind of makes me think a little bit of Wraith King's ultimate, where if you just... You know, with Abaddon, if you just wait it out, you're fine. Or with Wraith King, you know, he just reincarnates and dies again. I think I kind of understand where they're coming from with the sustain that Dazzle, Omni Knight, and Abaddon offer. It's kind of like an all-heal strategy, to be honest with you. And Mirana might be able to get a nice arrow off that, and never mind. He did have a repel ready to go. Disruption on the Dazzle. Dazzle goes ahead and throws down the
Radiant's gone.
Shallow Grave. And that's a 24-minute Spectre Radiance.
Dire's top tower. You know the drill.
Oh, I like this ward. What is this? Scientific Curiosity. I like that. In the bottom lane, I guess Spectre got a kill. Good job, Spectre, killing the Troll Warlord. This is honestly just in GG territory here. We're getting awfully close to it. Or well, I shouldn't say we're getting close to it. It's looking grim for Sky Ninjas. But I think that they just have a better draft in the next game. I think they could potentially do a lot better. It's just the drafting, I think, that really jammed them up this time. Though this healing strategy is very interesting to me, and basically everyone except for the Troll Warlord offers some sort of healing. It just seems as though it hasn't really worked out on paper. It reminds me of some drafts that Jared and I talk about during the week. You know, we talk about these crazy drafts where, like, you know, you just see like so much synergy between them on paper, but then in execution, it just sucks. It's looking like Patriot's thinking about Roshan, and if they do Roshan, there's really just nothing Sky Ninjas can do about it. So I think the whole strategy here is just to continue fighting as 4 and just let the Spectre either farm up or split push. Just continue, you know, just split pushing, pushing out the lanes, taking down towers. And oh no, Nyx Assassin has a level 2 Dagon. That's gonna make life even rougher for Dazzle. And that's another Dazzle kill. That's got to be at least 5 kills on Dazzle. I feel bad for Dazzle. And that's another Troll Warlord death. And look at this. They're just sitting at their tier 3 here. There's just nothing that they can do at this stage in the game. You know, they don't even feel safe to go out into the jungle. It's ugh. I hate that. That's the worst. I only say that because I know what that's like. I've been in that situation before, and it's just not fun. Oh. That Blind Mirana arrow almost hit. The Weave is going to be used, does hit 3 on the side of Patriot, which is always good. And yet again, the Reaper Scythe on the Brewmaster are going to be off the mark. Shadow Demon's going to go down. Spectre getting the kill there. And the Abaddon ultimate does pop, but he is just kind of forced to retreat while Patriot does take another tower, and that's going to be a dead Dazzle. So that's 3 dead on the side of Sky Ninjas, and yeah, they're just going to go ahead and call GG right now. So I don't blame them at all. It was a very well-played game from the side of Patriot, very well executed, and yeah, we'll see if Sky Ninjas are able to bring it back around for the next game. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. I'm going to try and hop onto Skype and bring in Last Talon and Diddy Mitch. And yeah, we'll be back in about, let's see, what time is it now? We'll be back at 11 p.m. So we'll see you guys soon.